Hello, my name is Kamal.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry.
We are at the newest stadium in the NFL, and its inaugural year. There's a look inside U.S. Bank Stadium here in Minneapolis. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Chicago Bears and the Minnesota Vikings. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And Charles, this is one of those inexcusable special teams penalties, an out-of-bounds kickoff.
Pressure, pressure, pressure. Sometimes errors occur because of situations.
Throwing now, Cutler on first down. Royal making the catch over the middle. That throw good for 4. It's second down. Now Cutler to throw on second down. And a hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is third down and 6. On third down, Cutler. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. Oh, he's going to air it out. Oh, the ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. And he's going to be taken down. Cutler sacked. A first-time Pro Bowler a year ago, Everson Griffin, in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. On second down, Cutler. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
And some changes here as the D-line separates some. Now Cutler on third and long. And he comes back with one complete. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a fourth down. They'll indeed go for it with Cutler. He's got time in the pocket. And it is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. So they take a big, big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter? I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations. Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner, and the tackle was there right away for a loss of yardage.
To throw is Bridgewater. The intended receiver was Laquan Treadwell, and it's third down.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
Third down, it's Adrian Peterson. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
The evaluation process in today's NFL does not take into account as much bulk as it does speed, and that's what we're seeing with the linebacker position. Those guys that can run, they can play at any spot because they can make plays on the opposite side of the line of scrimmage.
So it's a sloppy beginning for them. An interception on their opening drive, and now a missed field goal here on drive number 2.
Doesn't feel like they've shown up yet. It's been a very flat start, and against a team like this, you just can't let that happen.
The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the number 1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. Now it's Cutler finding time. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. On second down, here's Cutler. He completes it right side to White. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. And the Vikings are going to beef up their secondary here. 6 DBs on 3rd. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Cutler. And he can't come up with a pick. Nearly his 2nd of the game. Instead, 4th down.
He's not exactly had a banner start to this game. We're still in the first quarter. He's already thrown an interception, and that should have been the 2nd one.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. 4th down. Here's Cutler. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Oh, offensive nightmare there. You go for it on 4th, and the play doesn't even really get to develop a sack.
And it's so unfortunate, too, because you think you've got something good called, but if your offensive line can't hold up, that's often the result. They find a way back to the quarterback.
Minnesota getting ready to go again on offense. They're 6-5 right now, Charles. No Stephon Diggs. We've chronicled AP maybe coming back earlier than people have anticipated, but we'll see how this offense goes down the stretch because it's been up and down.
The problems with the offensive line have extended to everywhere else on the team because they can't run the ball with the same authority. Trying to pass protect for Sam Bradford's been a little bit difficult. You mentioned Stephon Diggs not being out there.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And
that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
23 yards on the play. And the D-line pinching together, must be expecting the run. Throwing now, Cutler on 1st down. His throw incomplete. And on 2nd and 10 now. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Cutler. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up down the numbers. There he goes. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
And his kick is good. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Now after the interception, here's Cutler. Trying to lay one up deep. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's 2nd down. Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. Throwing here, Cutler. Royal making the catch over the middle. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. And the Vikings with an extra defender in the secondary on 3rd.
Playing coverage here.
It's caught. Eddie Royal. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They'll run for the first time with Jeremy Langford. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now Cutler to throw on 2nd down. It's grabbed over the middle by White. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. On 3rd and 1, it's Cutler. And almost intercepted. That would have been his 3rd pick in this game alone. Instead, 4th down.
I know that interception was dropped, and it would have been their 3rd of the game, and I will guarantee you, in the huddle, on the bench, all the defensive guys have been talking about is, we've got this guy right where we want him. Who's going to get the next one? It almost becomes a challenge, and they've missed a golden opportunity.
Here we go on 4th down with Cutler. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis back with you as it's Bears football here to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. So the D-line's going to spread out. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. On first down, it's Cutler. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. Second and 10, it's Cutler again. And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, it's Cutler. He's going to loft it, and this is caught inside the 5. They'll get 32 yards there. And the Bears are set up now, 1st and goal. Again, it's Cutler. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. Second down.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
To throw again is Cutler. They almost had it. The big D lineman nearly had an interception. Instead, it falls down incomplete.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off a drive. They had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
Well, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. On 3rd and goal, Cutler. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. They're going on 4th down. It's Cutler. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And that incompletion gives me a second to say I'm sorry, because last week I knocked your yams, and my mom made a casserole with yams, and it was spectacular on Thanksgiving, as was the football. It was a great 3 games.
And no one knocks the yams first and foremost, and I want to thank your mom for making that casserole and turning you around. But look at the games we had. Minnesota, Detroit. 4th quarter comeback for Detroit.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
The Eagles?
That's right. It's then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. They run again with Peterson. Bulldozes past him. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. So the run moves the chains, and here we go on 1st down. Bridgewater gives to his tailback, Peterson. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. The 30. Touchdown, Vikings. Adrian Peterson, 59 yards. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
And so we have the touchdown now. Here's Blair Walsh to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Illegal block in the back. Return team. Automatic 1st down.
Now the Bears offense ready to take over again. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Now Cutler. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Cutler. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Eddie Royal is intended target, and that'll make it 3rd down.
on any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
On third down, Cutler. And he's going to be taken down. Cutler sacked. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. Here's Pat O'Donnell now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he'll just punch it out of there, and it's not a great kick. Sherrills to return it. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And this offense set up with a very short field. 1st and 10 inside the 20. As Minnesota makes their way back out on the field at 6-5, of course, they started 5-0. Now, no Stephon Diggs, but AP, as we chronicled earlier, he may be coming back sooner than expected.
And that 5-0 start, long forgotten now because they are really struggling. Remember, when they were 5-0, everyone was chasing them in the division. Now it's flipped. They're chasing Detroit, and they've lost 2 games to Detroit. So it's going to be a long uphill battle. They'll need AP back and a whole lot of help.
On second down, Peterson. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Again, Peterson. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
Encroachment, defense. Still 4th down.
So off is Bridgewater, on the kicker Blair Walsh on 4th down. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. More from Minneapolis after this. Back now. As I search for my cue card here, there we go. Coming up at halftime, Larry Ridley will join us from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis from our first half of play. Well read. Thank you. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and the decision to go for it pays off. They've got a 1st and goal. They'll run for it with Peterson. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Adrian Peterson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
That's fielded in the end zone. And the Vikings defense ready to head back out there now. They were able to force the 3-and-out last time, led to the punt, and then led to a touchdown for their crew. So they'll be looking for a little bit more of that, Charles.
Well, I think that they created the spark with the 3-and-out. Gave a little momentum to their offense. Who said, all right, appreciate it, guys. And they took the ball downfield and stuck it in the end zone.
And that defense wasn't out there long. They'll be trying to keep it short here. He's going to air one out. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Well, an incomplete pass certainly doesn't look like a good play. For the guy throwing it today, as many interceptions he's thrown, he's got to feel a sigh of relief that the ball actually hit the ground and didn't go in the other direction.
Second and 10 now. It's Cutler. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Linval Joseph in there to record another sack. Their 6th of the afternoon. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now Cutler on 3rd and long. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. And give him now 4 interceptions in this game. That's only the 3rd time this has been done since the year 2000.
I think that tells you how much better teams have gotten at throwing the football. Because if you go all the way back to 1960, 12 times before that, there have been guys who've gotten 4 interceptions or more in a game. I mean, most recently, since 2000, Deltha O'Neal and D'Angelo Hall.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Cutler on 1st down. Royal making the catch over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Shift together here from the D-line. On 1st down, it's Cutler. He sets to fire deep. And incomplete, he dropped it in the end zone. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
So the incomplete pass brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 10. It's Cutler again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
Here's Cutler going up top. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Cameron Meredith, the intended target. And it's 4th down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. They're going on 4th down. It's Cutler. John Fox displeased at how that turned out. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Bridgewater on 1st down. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Vikings. Stephon Diggs as the first half is winding down. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Set to return now. Here's Deontay Thompson. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
Hey, got tight left, tight ends left. Hey, gun. Under. Shit.
Throwing now, Cutler on first down. He's going to wind up, and that's caught inside the 30. A big play there just before halftime. 45 yards. So we've reached halftime here in Minnesota with a never mind, Larry, forget your halftime report. Apparently, we are set for the third quarter of action already. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. So, partner, last night at dinner we got talking about that Miami Dolphins 6-game winning streak. But, you know, they're not the only ones on a streak right now. You got the Giants at 6 games, and don't forget the Raiders now 5 straight wins.
And how about the Giants season? 1-2 to begin the season, lost 3 in a row, and have won those 6 since then. So they're on a nice little run. How about the Miami Dolphins? They've won 6 in a row as well. The first time since 2008, and that's the last time they went to the playoffs. And Oakland, this 5-game winning streak has carried them to a 9-2 record, their first winning season guaranteed since 2002. And by the way, thanks for picking up the check.
You bet.
Let's go.
On third down, Bridgewater. Wright's got it. And an alley to run. And he's brought down, but not before getting across midfield to the 45.
Coaches. Really don't care from what position they get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
Let's go.
First down, Bridgewater. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. On first and 10, Bridgewater. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And it's second down. Well, they haven't had a whole lot of success in the passing game here. Now, in the second half, he's thinking, I guess maybe just take a shot deep.
I think you're right. Almost looking for a bailout, isn't he? Can my receiver go up and make a big play for me? Can I create a penalty downfield, maybe pick up an interference call and get that yardage downfield? Anything trying to get...
And down he goes. The pressure getting to Bridgewater. Leonard Floyd, the rookie from Georgia. From his outside linebacker spot, he comes up to drop him for a loss of 10. A 10th carry now for Peterson. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. And they'll try for it here on fourth. Bridgewater and company stay out there.
Let's go. Way 90.
Fourth down, they're going. Bridgewater. And now here is another interception. Christian Jones, the one who picked it. And he's got some space here. The 20. And they will score a pick six for a Bears touchdown. So they go on fourth down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Here comes the Bears defense now back out onto the field. They're losing here as we begin the third quarter, trying to stop this from being a bigger deficit.
And I used to play for a coach who always talked about getting the other team's attention. And in this case, they want to let them know that you're going to do the dictating from here on out, not the other way around.
Trying to impose their will as we start the third. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. It's a gain of 7, and that'll make it second down.
It's interesting because when I'm watching college football and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now, my list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks. But it doesn't matter what you call the position, it's who you put there. And there we saw completion.
And he's going to cut it back right. Cuts it out to the sideline. And all the way down to the 7-yard line. A big play there for Minnesota. 69 yards. And the next snap coming inside the red zone here. Well, they know they've got a good starter. Now the guy coming in to spell him shows he can run it pretty good as well.
And I think he appreciates the starter.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Adrian Peterson taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. They've got this big lead. They said, forget 1. We want 2. Instead, they got 0.
Unbelievable they didn't even attempt it from the 15-yard line. What are they thinking? I do know this. When you fake one in this situation with that type of a lead, especially from the 15-yard line, oh, boy. I tell you what, meeting them again somewhere down the line, they'll remember this. Yeah, they'll think that they were trying to clown them a little bit.
Onto the field now come the Bears. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call? Yeah. We'll find out pretty quickly here if they felt they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Pernell McPhee in there to drop him for a loss on the play. And now they're in the hurry-up. Second down, Bridgewater. Incomplete, right side, the tight end Rudolph. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Bridgewater a give. This is Peterson. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now a play fake, and down he goes. The pressure getting to Bridgewater. Mitch Unrein able to collapse the pocket and drop him for a loss of 3. Defense in a good spot. Let's see how the offense responds with a 2nd and 13 now. They come out here in the eye. Bridgewater now. Now he's hit, and Bridgewater loses the football. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And a big loss here as he's taken down. A very costly sack there on 3rd and goal. Pushes him back big time. And now you'd figure the field goal team coming on 4th. On 2nd down, Cutler. And his throw here's incomplete. Back now at beautiful new U.S. Bank Stadium. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Now Cutler on 3rd and long. Letting one go deep for the... Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Alshon Jeffrey, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Bears get a bit closer. And they use that height on the outside to get the score.
We've seen the evolution of the wide receivers. They've gotten taller and taller, but they've retained their quickness and their speed. It's a lethal combination.
Always good to have wide receivers with height. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
And tough starting field position here.
Fourth. 99. Check 99.
They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. So they took a shot on 1st down but couldn't connect.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
Now, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
Play 90.
Throwing again, Bridgewater on 2nd and 10. Going right side here, and that's complete. 23 yards on the play.
How about the timing on that one? Where they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
Peterson alone in the backfield. Bridgewater fakes a give to Peterson. The left side caught by Diggs. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Barney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go, and let's see who's faster.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
But I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
And off comes to Peterson. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6. Bridgewater. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. 1st down, here's a run with Peterson. No gain on the play there. Second down. Second down, Bridgewater. And Diggs has it. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Let's go.
On third down, Bridgewater. Eluding the pressure right. That is caught inside the 5. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. They have the lead in the 4th, but still passing. Finding the big target for the touchdown. Now that lead grows even more.
Everybody gets to join in the fun. You know, it doesn't have to just be the wide receiver. Tight end doesn't just have to do just the dirty work inside. He gets a chance to get into the end zone as well.
So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. And so we have the touchdown. Now here's Blair Walsh to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. And now Chicago getting ready. They're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense? Now Cutler in trouble. He lost the football. Shreds the tackle. And it looks like the offense did get the football back, but it is clearly in that end zone, and it's going to be a safety. Well, this O-line, they've had trouble with a pass rush all game long. This time it cost them 2 points.
I mean, you've got a quarterback back there who's running for his life, and he's had no time to throw the football. They've sacked him time and again, and this time they do it in the end zone.
You said it, partner. No time, none whatsoever.
Now, that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get into that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
And now out comes Minnesota. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
They come up in an offset eye. On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
There are a good number of coaches at any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
Another toad for the workhorse here this afternoon, Peterson. A nice gain of 21 yards. A lot of times, as AP goes, so goes the team. He's done well, the team's done well.
And usually when he does that well, other people do in addition, because now you can open up other things in your offense. But the bottom line is he is option number 1, and that's usually their best option. Just absolutely can brutalize a defense.
So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. Here's Bridgewater, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Give him 3 on the play, and just like that, it's third down. And quickly, they get to the line. To throw, Bridgewater. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Here's has the option going right. And he is going to lose yardage here. Mike Zimmer got to be unhappy with how that turned out. And the Bears will get the football back. So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the fourth, but they didn't get it.
Guaranteed it's not going to be a fun handshake in the postgame, right? You just know that there's going to be some bad blood there. And I know if we go to the postgame press conferences, the winning coach, you know what he's going to say, why he did it? We need the points, okay? Because you never know at the end of the year if points are going to come into the tiebreaker if we're trying to get into the playoffs. That's always the standard justification.
And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Check.
On first down, it's and no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. And another timeout called by the Vikings now. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. On second down, here's Cutler. Royal making the catch over the middle. And a nice gain of 21 yards. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Now a desperation. It's caught inside the 25. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. They'll throw on first down with Cutler. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And it's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And now out comes Minnesota. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all...
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side.
Let's go.
Throwing here, Bridgewater. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Mitch Unrein able to disrupt yet another pass play. His third sack of the afternoon. Second down, Bridgewater. And now here is another interception. A great read, and it's picked off. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. One last shot for Cutler. He's going to let it fly. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line.